In 2024, a U.S. automotive giant will try to dethrone the legendary Ford F-150 and become the #1 truck. With no upgrades, this pickup truck is better than ever before. Today we will talk about the 2024 Chevy Silverado and list the truck's biggest pros and cons. Why should you choose a 2024 Chevy Silverado? Here you have the pros. Number 3. Wide range of impressive engines. When the engineers at Chevy asked the marketing guys how many engines they should put in the new Silverado, the answer was probably yes! Because except if you want something really exotic like antimatter drive or nuclear reactors, the 2024 Chevy Silverado has you covered. Starting the range is a 2.7-liter turbo 4-cylinder with 310 horsepower and 430 foot-pounds of torque. A tiny 4-cylinder seems a bit out of place in a giant full-size pickup by US standards. But you need to remember that this engine has almost the same power figures as a 5.3-liter V8 from just 15 years ago. Sometimes it is astounding how much technology can advance in such a short time frame. Lining up next is a modern-ish version of the aforementioned 5.3-liter V8. In this case, the manufacturer stuck to the principle that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The venerable V8 puts out 355 horsepower and a bit less torque than the 4-cylinder, 383 pound-feet to be exact. Yet again, the advancements of modern engine building make us awe. How can a 4-cylinder with twice less displacement produce almost the same amount of horsepower and even more torque? The answer is turbocharging. And a turbo like bacon makes everything better. Next power unit is a bit of a bold move from Chevrolet, considering the ongoing eco-war. But the coal-rolling crowd can cheer once again as Chevy will continue to offer a diesel option in the 2024 model year Silverado. When distilled earth juice is applied, the engine produces a healthy 305 horsepower and 495 pound-feet of torque. Showcasing the distinct advantage of a diesel engine is the exceptional fuel economy of 23 miles per gallon in the city and 29 on the highway, a number that the gas-powered brethren can't come even close to. Topping the range is an oldie but goldie, the 6.2-liter all-American V8 motor. While burning a copious amount of fuel and producing a glorious sound, as a byproduct this engine puts out 420 climate-warming horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. And that's not even all. Expected to hit the showrooms in the summer of 2024, there is a full electric Silverado coming to a dealer near you. And the numbers are crazy. 754 horsepower and 785 pound-feet of earth-twisting torque. What is a 0 to 60 time of a monster 4,000-pound truck, you ask? 4.5 seconds. Better strap everything down in the cargo bed real good. Number 2. An overall great performer. The Silverado is a second best-selling truck in the USA. The rivalry between Chevy and the F-150 is legendary. The main reason being that the Silverado is a really good performer in all key categories. It is almost never the best-performing truck. It does not have the best payload or towing capacity or power, yet it just blends all the characteristics in a single well-rounded and mature package. While the competition made some questionable decisions over the years, like Ford's all-aluminum cab and Ram's reliability issues, the Silverado was always there for its drivers, always delivering decent performance in a reliable and predictable fashion. For the 2024 model year Silverado, all this is true. Despite the new model being better than ever, the new Chevy still does not top the ratings with some outstanding features or characteristics. But just as always, it is just what it claims to be, a decent full-size pickup truck. And looking at the selling numbers, this is exactly what many drivers want from their vehicles. Number 1. Swiss Army knife style tailgate. Once upon a time, a tailgate was just a piece of metal preventing the cargo from falling out of the bed. And oh, the times have changed. Today's tailgates can put even Swiss Army knives to shame when comparing their functionality and features. The tailgate on the new 2024 Chevy Silverado is a prime example. Short only to bringing you fresh pancakes for breakfast in the morning, otherwise, Chevy's tailgate can do almost anything. When one compares all the different options it can be configured and folded into, the head starts spinning. It looks like a metal and plastic origami. We can't say for sure, but there is a possibility that Chevy's tailgate designers have drawn inspiration from Christopher Nolan's Transformers franchise. And the buyers seem to really love these new age tailgates. A pickup truck is not for just hauling cargo anymore. It is a true adventure machine. The cargo bed is more often used not to haul a bunch of 2x4s and a toolbox, but a motorcycle, a snowmobile, or some other fancy toy. So the new tailgate of the Silverado is perfect for those types of drivers. With all the built-in functionality, the term tailgating gets a whole new meaning when talking about the new 2024 model. You can not only tailgate, you can have a full-blown party. But not all is great in Silverado land. Here are the reasons that might make you think twice. Here, you have the cons. Number 3. Average interior. As said before, a modern pickup is no more just a tool for carrying timber or towing a trailer. It is a full-fledged vehicle in its own right. Therefore, drivers have a reasonable expectation that the interior will be a bit more luxurious and well-equipped than a tool shed. And while the interior in the 2024 Chevy Silverado is surely a lot better than a tool shed, do not expect it to be Cadillac-like either. In short, the competition, especially the Ram 1500, has a lot more to offer in interior quality. Don't get us wrong, the interior of the new Chevy is really spacious and an overall nice place to be. Adding to the cavernous cabin is the excellent infotainment system packed with all the usual modern technologies. It is just the overall lack of luxury that makes the interior look less good than it should. The interior looks more dated compared to the competitors. It is just a sea of gray plastic. Number 2. Hard suspension. Continuing the theme of a modern pickup truck tailored for a modern age buyer, we must talk about the suspension of the Silverado. There are plenty of trucks on the market today that ride so well that it feels like a sort of luxury car. We're looking at you, Honda Ridgeline. 2024 Chevy Silverado isn't one of those trucks. While the handling of the Chevy is really good and sorted out for a vehicle of that size and weight, the engineers achieved that with an overly stiff suspension. Let's be totally honest, if you have seasickness, then the Silverado is the perfect truck for you. If, however, you are more a person of comfort, you might want to look at some competitors. One explanation could be that Chevy wanted to maximize the cargo capacity of the new Silverado. Yet, at 2,260 pounds max, it is way below the main competitors. All in all, the new Silverado is a very capable pickup truck. That being said, we surely wouldn't mind a tad more comfortable ride. Number 1. No special version. Some people buy a pickup truck out of necessity. They need to haul heavy trailers, RVs, or are contractors and need a pickup truck as a work vehicle. Some people, however, buy a pickup truck as a status symbol. How could one better show off his place in a societal food chain than driving a 4,000-pound monster truck for no reason? Even better when said monster truck has a cool and frightening name like Raptor, TRX, or similar. If this truck has a fire-breathing, earth-shattering, planet-warming, and Greenpeace upsetting V8 under the hood, then this is the best possible scenario. Bad news. You won't find such a special truck in the 2024 lineup of the Chevy Silverado. While Ford and Ram have an epic battle for the name of most ridiculous truck on the market, Chevy does not want to take part in that action. Considering that those ultra-high performance trucks are a specialty low-volume item, it might seem like a wise decision. But die-hard Chevy fans surely feel left stranded without a high-performance Silverado version. Considering the fact that to make such a truck wouldn't require much overhauling of the existing chassis, it is a shame that Chevy doesn't want its slice of the performance pie. Or don't they? Let's not forget that 2024 is the year that we will get the EV version of the big 3 trucks on the market at the same time. And according to the specs, the Silverado EV will blow the competition out of the water with its power numbers. So maybe Chevy did not make a performance classic version, just because they are focusing their efforts on being the #1 EVs, and for once to dethrone Ford F-150 as a king of pickup trucks. We can be certain of one thing: 2024 will be a truly special and exciting year for pickup enthusiasts.